In Chapter 4 of Charlotte Bronte's Jane Eyre, significant developments unfold that propel Jane closer to her destiny at the austere Lowood School. Following her unsettling experience in the Red Room and a discussion with Mr. Lloyd, who hinted at sending her away to school, Jane's anticipation grows. However, her expectations are met with a more pronounced separation from the Reed children, solidifying the social barrier that has long isolated her within her aunt's household. On the 15th of January, after enduring 3 months of uncertainty, Jane is summoned to the breakfast room where she encounters Mr. Brocklehurst. Described vividly as a black pillar with a carved mask for a face, Brocklehurst embodies the rigid and unforgiving nature of institutional authority. His formidable presence and stern demeanor immediately set him apart from Jane's fiery and spirited personality. During their intense conversation, Brocklehurst interrogates Jane on themes of hell, sin, and the scriptures, aiming to judge her moral fiber. When Jane candidly admits that the Psalms are not interesting, she inadvertently affirms her Aunt Reed's suspicions about her character. This declaration not only underscores Jane's rebellious spirit, but also cements her reputation as deceitful in the eyes of those who seek to control her destiny. The tension reaches its peak when Mrs. Reed openly accuses Jane of lying, prompting Brocklehurst to threaten to expose her deceitfulness to the school's authorities. This attack deeply wounds Jane, igniting a fierce sense of resentment toward her aunt. The confrontation culminates in Jane asserting her innocence and rejecting the notion of being related to Mrs. Reed, labeling her as hard-hearted. This moment of defiance marks a pivotal shift in Jane's character, revealing her ability to stand up against oppression despite her vulnerable position. The emotional release she experiences leaves her feeling triumphant, a stark contrast to the icy demeanor her aunt has long displayed. The aftermath of this confrontation brings a tender moment between Jane and Bessie, the Reed household's nurse. As Jane prepares for her impending departure to Lowood, she forms a meaningful bond with Bessie, who shows genuine affection and sympathy for Jane's plight. Bessie's promise to be kind and her enchanting stories provide Jane with a sense of comfort and hope, highlighting the nascent friendships that will support her through the challenges ahead. Mr. Brocklehurst's introduction in this chapter serves as a catalyst for Jane's impending transformation. His portrayal as an unyielding and impersonal figure underscores Jane's struggle against rigid societal and religious expectations. Jane's resistance to abandoning her passionate nature in the face of Brocklehurst's cold orthodoxy emphasizes her innate desire for autonomy and self-expression. This clash between Jane's spirited individuality and the oppressive authority represented by Brocklehurst foreshadows the conflicts she will continue to face at Lowood and beyond. Moreover, Jane's interaction with her aunt and Brocklehurst reveals her critical stance toward tyrannical authority figures. Her inability to passively accept unjust treatment demonstrates her inherent strength and moral integrity. The emotional turmoil she experiences, oscillating between resentment and triumph, showcases her complex character development. Jane's eventual camaraderie with Bessie introduces a glimmer of hope and solidarity, suggesting that despite the hardships she endures, she will find allies who recognize her true worth. Critics have often interpreted these events as elements of Jane's revenge fantasy, where those who wrong her face misfortune. However, as the narrative progresses, Jane's journey reflects a balance between her fiery passion and emerging reason. The liberation she feels after confronting her aunt, though initially empowering, also serves as a lesson in the consequences of unchecked emotions. This nuanced portrayal of Jane's emotional landscape enriches her character, making her journey not only one of resistance, but also of personal growth and resilience. In essence, Chapter 4 deepens our understanding of Jane's character and sets the stage for her transformative journey. The introduction of Mr. Brocklehurst and the intensification of her conflict with Mrs. Reed highlight the themes of authority, integrity, and self-discovery. Jane's unwavering spirit and the budding friendship with Bessie provide a beacon of hope, illustrating that even in the face of adversity, one can find strength and support. This chapter masterfully blends tension with emotional depth, making Jane Eyre's story both compelling and relatable for readers navigating their own paths toward independence and self-affirmation. As we finish this literary journey, consider supporting Bookly Crash Course by sharing this video with others who might find it helpful. Until next time.